Tribal life in Africa, tradition, identity, and survival. Africa is often described as a continent of diversity, and nowhere is this more visible than in its tribal societies. Long before modern nation-states were drawn on maps, thousands of communities across Africa developed complex social systems rooted in kinship, land, and tradition. Today, tribal life in Africa continues to exist alongside globalization, modern technology, and political change, offering a powerful reminder that tradition and adaptation are not opposites. At the heart of tribal life is community. Identity is rarely defined by the individual alone, but by family, clan, and ancestry. Elders hold respected positions, serving as historians, judges, and moral guides. Oral tradition plays a central role, preserving history, law, and cultural values through storytelling, song, and ritual rather than written texts. In many societies, memory itself is a form of cultural survival. Daily life in tribal communities is closely connected to the natural environment. Farming, herding, fishing, and hunting are not merely economic activities but cultural practices shaped by centuries of ecological knowledge. Seasonal rhythms determine work, celebrations, and spiritual life. Among pastoralist groups such as the Maasai, livestock represents wealth, status, and social connection, while agricultural societies organize communal labor around planting and harvest cycles. Rituals mark important transitions in life, from birth and adulthood to marriage and death. Initiation ceremonies, often misunderstood by outsiders, serve to teach responsibility, courage, and belonging. Masks, body paint, scarification, and clothing carry symbolic meanings that communicate age, role, and identity within the group. These visual traditions are not decorative, they are social language. Religion and spirituality are deeply woven into tribal life. Many African belief systems emphasize a close relationship between the living, the ancestors, and the natural world. Spirits are not distant gods but active presences influencing health, fortune, and harmony. Ritual specialists, such as healers or diviners, play vital roles in maintaining balance within the community. However, tribal life in Africa has never been static. Colonial rule, forced borders, missionary activity, and modern economic pressures disrupted traditional structures. In some cases, communities were displaced or marginalized. In others, traditions were reshaped or suppressed. Yet many tribes have adapted with remarkable resilience. Mobile phones, education, and market economies now coexist with ancestral customs, creating hybrid ways of life that challenge simplistic notions of primitive or unchanging cultures. In popular media, African tribal life is often romanticized or reduced to spectacle. This overlooks the complexity, intelligence, and adaptability of these societies. Tribal communities are not relics of the past. They are living cultures responding to contemporary challenges such as climate change, land rights, and political representation. Understanding tribal life in Africa requires moving beyond stereotypes. It demands recognizing these societies as dynamic, thoughtful, and deeply human. Their traditions are not obstacles to progress, but systems of knowledge that have sustained communities for generations. In a rapidly changing world, they offer alternative ways of thinking about belonging, responsibility, and survival.